Yeah, yeah, a bit of an issue. No one can walk for some reason. Well, hello everyone. So, yeah, we are finally back with the events again. And yeah, this is gonna be first of many, as the title says, back to school. And I forget to change my Twitch name for the stream. Yep. So, someone write something in the chat so I see the chat is actually working. And I'm gonna be unmuting the Discord. Okay guys, everyone's on the stream now, so the comms are forwarded to the stream, so you can say hello. God damn it, with all this shenanigans I forgot to remove the Zorgon's advanced lighting mod. Now my Factorio is overexposed. Suggs, you need to change your mic. We hear everything that you type, and it's going to the stream. So oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Routing that coal to the to the iron ore, to the smelting. So the map uses a few modules. One of them is grid, but it also uses diversity module, which does this mixed ores. And one of the things we actually didn't catch, but looks cool, this is ores on the water, and you can't walk on it, you can't mine it unless you landfill it. So this is kind of interesting. Yeah, but yeah, we needed a little bit more time to properly figure out the settings for this. But as you can see, it's gonna be fun to mine to some degree. So let's go mine some coal and set it up. Yeah, also use RPG module, as you can see. Yeah, okay, I disabled push to talk. Otherwise, it's not really easy to talk and leave the. Otherwise, I talk here and to the Discord at the same time, which I don't really want to do. Okay, let's start mining. Mine some coal. Yeah, guys, can you mine some iron and stone and do some burner drills and bring them to the coal?
Yes, finally I'm connecting. Took me a minute there to get my mods disabled without losing everything.
Yeah, good.
We have no stone yet, I think.
Yeah, actually, if
we have some in the west.
Actually, where Tureko, there's a lot of stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on the coal duty right now. Oh, we actually have a crap load of stuff being injected.
So what class should I choose here? Is there any particular meta or balance you want to go for?
Not really. But yeah, each class gives some bonuses with levels.
Okay. It'd be neat if we had like I don't know, like an overview of how many of each class. That you know, since you want, not sure you want feature requests, but I guess I'll go with mine.
Online player stuff.
Yeah.
So you can see what everyone else is.
Yeah, if you click on the class, there's like current bonuses, personal and team level.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, there's also team bonuses window. Ideally, it is to have each at least a person in each type of class. Like miner gives a lot of mining productivity. Also, research is very good because it research speed bonus.
Okay, well I went with miner then, and I got all over.
Yeah, you can change classes like once every 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I have 20 burner miner drills mining. Greetings from Touch. So, how's your day going? We have 7 viewers right now. And we have 11 people playing. Not much, but hopefully it's a bit early in Europe still, so more people are gonna join in. Okay, I have crap loads of coal, so if you need, come and get. Or I can deliver where it's needed right now.
I'll grab a little.
So so deliver where you are, guys, right now. Like, where's the iron? Oh, we actually have a nice patch of coal right there. Well, I'm guessing we need landfill. Actually, I have a patch of iron nearby, which we can
Where did I see those trees? Here we are.
utilize. But I have no stone furnaces. Damn it.
Oh, thank you.
You need to mine some stone. Is there some stone? Oh, here it is, some stone. Yeah, we're actually gonna be making a time lapse of this. We set up that server does autosaves every 5 minutes, and the FactorioMMO guy said he will process all those saves into actual time lapse. So if you're gonna see progress like for 20 hours. I think we set up for it for 20 hours right now.
I got too used to a neat feature, was it time control?
What's that?
It's a nice mod which just lets you speed up time.
Yeah. Well, you can do it through console, easy. But it's not really applicable here.
Exactly.
We actually have water relatively nearby here down here, so we can actually set up even power into proper mining.
Awesome.
So what do we need more right now?
It looks like we've already got quite a bit of industrialization going up north too. How are you guys supposed to mine the ore that's in the water? Just landfills?
Yep, you'll landfill it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or you can hand mine it.
I just was thinking about it too much like real life, where it's like, okay, so in order to get this coal that's floating on top of the ocean, first we're going to dump a bunch of dirt on it, and then we're going to get the coal.
Hey guys on the stream, do you hear like a
Sounds
background
perfectly
noise and stuff?
reasonable.
Like people speaking and things?
Damn it, science gone.
Yeah, anyone on the stream? Hello?
We're going to need a lot of filter inserters.
Yep.
We can just sort it with splitters.
I was about to say, splitter sorting would be much more efficient.
Iron's going. Need to scout a bit, maybe find some copper nearby. Sadly, you can't. Sadly, you can't really set up priority on what to mine on the miners. So, yeah, down here we can't really get pure copper. By the way, did any autosave pop up at all? Oh, found copper. Now the question is where those biters are coming from.
Mm. Probably that big base not far from the. Well, there's two right next to where we have these the power plant region.
Yeah, good job, Sucks, on missing that cliff. Anything can basically cross the void, except you can't walk on it and build on it. PTTG, I think we are better off maybe joining the guys up top.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. I think I should move the mining stuff we have here.
Yeah, just deconstruct it. I will deconstruct the coal. Let's move on
All right.
up there. And running.
It would be nice to build like some kind of smelter thingy right between that coal deposit and that iron deposit though, because that is going to be fun.
Yeah, but we need landfill. Hey guys on the stream, do you hear a child screaming in the background?
Yeah, so I'm sitting here next to this servo motor machine playing Factorio, and it just seems weirdly meta. Yeah, finally going electric.
We also need lights. We need lots of lights.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to remove the Dragon's shader mod. God damn it, it's very, very dark for me.
Put down a bunch of iron and coal in this wooden chest just on the north end of our smelter square, just so somebody can make use of it. I'm still thinking what I'm going to do with this stuff.
Sogs. Switch to push to talk. Your keyboard is extremely loud. Seriously, please. I don't want to mute Discord and not send it to the stream, since I'm not really talking a lot.
The button lingers sometimes, sorry.
Adlots on the stream. I don't really know. This is weird that you get disconnected every time someone joins. It might be that you have like stability issues on your connection, but I really haven't heard anyone having a problem like that at all. So yeah, it's weird.
Uh-oh. Incoming from the south.
Mm-hmm. Run.
Not a big deal then.
There's like a base or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
small.
there's a small base with a medium worm. Yeah, we need machine guns. Hey, guys, do you need a machine gun to help with the battery killing?
That would help. I was gonna go grab some metal and stuff.
Yeah, come down here, I will give you some.
Awesome.
Yeah, ammo crafts quite fast, so just craft it yourself. Let's rush that one. Kill the worm first.
Holy crap.
Yeah. DJ Mikey, run away. Oh, you took some fish with you. Edelons, you can try
Holy
to
crap,
join
I'm out of ammo.
and see if it works out. Maybe it will work.
So the void is 5 wide. That's mean.
What's mean?
The void is 5 tiles wide, so you can't bridge it with a yellow underground.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah, actually, since this was written like a long time ago, and the undergrounds were all the same length, so actually, if we would like to update it, it would be like 9 tiles wide then. So yeah, let's try to join, see, maybe it would be fine. Maybe it's something like server configuration or something. We are using latest Factorio. I believe that's 01651. So just, yeah, latest experimental. Then join in. Let's see if you're gonna be disconnected or not. Okay, I need some copper. Where's some copper production? Oh, found it. Never mind. Anyone has furnaces? I need some of the copper money, so I can do some more. PTDG, you know you're doing a very strange sound all the time.
Oh crap, sorry about that. Yeah, I keep meaning to mute myself.
As I said, it would be fine, but it gets into the recording and the live stream, so... Again, anyone has additional smelters? Need some additional smelters here at the copper mining. And biters eating our coal supply. So, anyone has a plan how we're gonna build the base? Or everyone's doing like by the seat of their pants?
Pants? You guys have pants?
Well, that's a detail I didn't really want to know. Need to set up some turrets. Handcrafting, lots of handcrafting. Okay, this should be going now. Paste some copper ore. It's gonna be smelted. That's what we want. Copper ore being smelted. Yeah, where's the stone? Where's the stone? Stone mine. Do we have a stone mine? Or stone even being mined and filtered somewhere?
Next to the iron smelter, there's some stone.
Yeah, I found it. circuits below the iron smelting. Maybe. The question is gonna be, is there enough space for smelting actually? Because we might wanna do it maybe a little bit lower to leave like a tile of free space. So if we have more ore, then we can actually smelt it. Yeah, because when we have more better belts, like red belts, we can go underground under the void tiles, so we'll be able to mine a lot more. And we also need a place to filter, to split the ores. How long was the smelter usually? 24 on the side? Yeah, so 24 on the side. Thanks. Not too many people today. Yeah, let's... Oh, someone's already automated it a little bit, but... do we need more? Doesn't seem so. Seems there's enough. Oh, actually not. So we might wanna just do it like this. Drop a little bit more resources. And the power tool, copy recipes. And do it like this. Yeah, any idea where we're gonna do science setup? Or it's too early to say that? Lights. One lights. I'm gonna need too many of them. Now that's more like it. Okay, let's transfer these. Yeah, not too fast. Let's craft some more. Oh, lumberjack. Hey, Zrogan.
Greetings.
Yeah, I'm hating you right now.
Why?
I forgot to refresh the files on the Factorio, and it's using your older light mode, and it's fucking dark at night. Not a very good thing for a stream.
Oh, the shader.
Yeah, it's also overexposed in the day, and I'm thinking right now that I might wanna have close Factorio, like resync it and restart it again, because yeah, that looks bad.
Yeah, luckily the fix there is really just verify files with Steam.
Yeah. I'm debating right now, should I do it or not?
Enjoy the darkness.
Yeah, the problem is that this version, it's overexposed at day, so it actually does look not very good.
It's supposed to be slightly overexposed that day to make sure you notice when it's day.
Yeah, not to that degree. You basically can't read any text. Like reading the chat, forget it.
Press M to go to map view.
Doesn't help a lot.
It's a workable workaround. You complained, I gave a solution, now you're complaining again, so you're obviously complaining for the sake of complaining. Obviously.
Well, I do have to hate you for something.
Yeah. I just suspected more from you.
More hate?
Nah, more refined hate, really. Also, I see some interesting things being made. Wait, some ore is clean, and some is not.
Yeah, there's the grid is not really supported by the diversity.
Uh-huh.
So my land kind of needs to. We need to figure out how to properly random generate the tile.
Yeah, I was aware of the ore on water. It's a interesting twist.
Yeah, ore on water, actually, I do like it a lot. I like that part.
So what you're saying is we should get it a nice suit and slap a new name on it and call it a feature.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's also interesting. Yeah, we could actually add like full water ore tiles, so you have to landfill them to mine them.
In the south, there's a complete tile with water. And actually like the half mixed.
Yeah, it's a nice side effect.
It's like it's not as cruel, but also
Yeah, I'm
not super easy to expand once you go behind the starting stage. So you still have to think.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna reset my Factorio for the so the lighting is good because yeah, it's just too overexposed.
Now I
It's
feel
not
like
easy
I'm
to play.
asking. Oh, there's science. Oh. Oh.
So I bit the bullet and validated my Factorio install right now.
Rip. Okay, I'm making some markers on the map. Hopefully people see and agree with those. Thinking science should be done and automated very soon.
You can make markers? That's cheating. I can't make markers.
You should be able to make markers on the map. And if you're not, that's probably part of the RPG script.
Nope, can't make one.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Well, I'm gonna do the fashionable thing and blame the RPG script. It is obviously the fault here.
About your science markers, I would move them down a bit and do circuits in the marked square.
We don't need much circuits until much later, though.
Oh yeah.
Green science.
Oh yeah, this is much better. Finally. Sorry, but you need to tone down your overexposition a bit, otherwise it just burns my retinas.
I'd love to, but that unless I do a lot of hard coding or hard work, that requires a LUT, so lookup table, and I can make the lookup table, but again, besides hard coding every single value, which is like 65,000 of them, I can't load it. Ironically, I could enable a LUT for a OSB stream, or OBS, sorry, but that doesn't help the person playing.
Yeah.
So I could use that to make the person playing see complete darkness and make it slightly brighter for the stream. The stream would work better. That could actually be useful. We also need more radar.
More radars, or we just need radars at all?
Well, some and more are both more, right?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Yes. Aww. You need to listen to more old German electro. Clearly not cultured enough.
What's that about?
That would be a reference to the group Kraftwerk.
Hard bass. Yeah, I have lots of interesting things on my playlist. Who needs some wood?
Oh my. I mean, sure. I don't know whose chest I just robbed, but damn, that was a lot of good shit.
We need to kill those bases around us. The pollution is hitting them. Now, who called the science packs flasks right now in the chat?
That is one of the many non-standard terms. Technically, calling it red, green, and blue science is also wrong.
There's a lot of angry locals just above you. Oh, turrets took them out, but those turrets are getting low on ammo. Yeah,
Also need piercing armor, I think.
landfill, yay!
Hello.
Who's here? So, what's interesting happening?
Cats.
I actually got a kitten and a cat now.
Woo!
A month before this, I didn't have any.
So you upgraded your cat numbers.
Yep,
So they're no longer rookie numbers then.
kind
You
of.
got adopted by cats.
Yeah, that's actually probably true.
Nobody adopts cats. Cats adopt humans.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
the big one is not that pushy, but the small one, damn, that's one hell of a pushy cat.
Sounds like cats. They do what they want. I need wood and or power poles.
I can give you wood.
I have power poles. You can...
I accept either. Because that night I am blind, and I can make the lamps, well, lamps don't do much if you don't see.
Yeah, where are you gone? Stay still, don't.
I'm in the middle of this science thing, I'm spinning in circles. Hello.
There you are.
Stop spinning.
Fill me up, fill me up! Oh my god, that's a lot of good stuff.
Cliffs. Yeah, we kind of need to also try to get to cliff explosives as early as possible.
That can be arranged.
Well, that requires oil, and I haven't seen some yet. I haven't seen any, to be fair.
Why no power?
Yeah, really no oil. But why? Well, should be generated. Did we fucked up?
What? No. That would have that silly. Yes, that's the thing I meant.
Well, we can always use coal liquefaction.
Well, that requires oil to kickstart it,
Yeah.
because you need heavy oil in the
Crap.
recipe.
Yeah, I don't see any oil at all. But let me see.
Hmm.
We should probably transplant the research to...
We are just about ready with a new, bigger setup.
Unless there's something really wrong with that script, the oil should be generated just fine. At least looking at the code, it should be.
But, Sai, you've been working with computers for more than 3 minutes. You know the word should means absolutely nothing. It literally could not mean less. So the question isn't whether or not it should work, but why doesn't it?
Is something wrong?
Always, but did you have anything in mind?
I just got here.
Oh, we just generally break things, I guess. I mean, that's how you play the game, right?
Yeah.
You build bigger until something breaks, and then you
God
rinse
damn
and
it.
repeat.
I think the default default random is a bit too random.
Well,
It basically places oil in the grid on a chance of 1 to 200. So 1 in 100. So I think that's might be a little bit too low.
hey, what is stopping you from making things? You're getting no gear. Oh! Ha ha ha! Maybe it makes more gears if it gets iron. That would have been silly, right?
Anyone knows their Lua in Factorio very good? I had to disable the achievements, but can't really do anything about it. So now it should generate at least some well.
Woo.
Should.
I mean, worst case, we could just cheat it in, right?
Oh,
mean, it's not like anyone would notice.
fuck. Our power is about to go off. But there's many of them.
It's not that many. I mean, they will reach the turrets eventually.
Should probably craft an SMG.
Yeah, what's with people not placing any turrets at all and not securing all the entrances ever?
They're probably new players, and this is probably the first time playing not peaceful. I mean, the alternative was the players being stupid, and that's surely not the case, right?
Definitely not.
They're just inexperienced.
Well, I would go with forgetful. Or somebody else does it.
What's the difference between forgetful and, you know, inexperienced? I mean, surely an inexperienced player would be appearing as more forgetful. Simply by nature of not knowing why some things might be very important. Need more resources to make more labs so we can consume more science.
Is there a downside to just changing classes depending on what I'm doing?
You'll start back at whatever level you're changing to, and you have
Oh,
a
okay.
some-minute cooldown.
Gotcha.
But
So it's not
really.
a good idea.
No, it's perfectly fine to change classes, but you don't want to change classes every 30 seconds because you can't.
But you'll lose the levels or whatever.
No, the levels are persistent, so if you reach
Oh,
level
okay.
200, you will stay level 200. But
Gotcha.
you will only get the bonuses when you are that class.
Right. Well, like if I wanted to go spend an hour doing this, I could change to that class and then do
Yeah.
an hour of that. Okay, cool.
So, anyone wanna run and do some exploration? Try to find some oil.
Adventures!
Woo!
Sure.
Yeah, ideally a car would be better, but yeah.
But so far, I have nothing. Fun.
Where do we do any ammo production?
Second column of the...
Mm-hmm, yeah, I see.
Right.
Yeah, that seems a little bit too little.
Well, it can certainly support much more if you want to do that. Or build that, or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna go east and try to explore a little bit.
I will come with you.
Oh, damn it, we don't have steel yet. We can go in parallel, like have, I think the viewing range is, I think 1.5 grids, so we can actually go like 2 grids apart and we will cover more ground. Yeah, there's also water. So you're gonna go below?
Yes.
Yeah, so it covers your current grid and 1 grid below to the side. So biters. Oh, I actually should change the class. Oh crap! I think I'm gonna be dead.
Have you considered being not dead?
Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Sogs, do you have any ammo on you?
Hmm?
Do you have any ammo on you? I have like
Yes.
Yeah, I'm coming to you with a party.
I'm hiding in the forest.
See, you try to do things the right way, and 30 seconds later, someone comes around and does it the objectively worse way. Eh.
Fun times. Oh, that's some dense forest. Trying to get through.
Keep to the void. I found oil!
Oi.
That should be enough oil.
Yeah. It's only slightly bite infested.
Actually, it's not that. The yields are not good.
Yeah, but you'll still get
Holy.
a lot at the minimums, I think. Ugh, well, a little bit anyway.
Yeah, I think that spout chance is a bit too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, change it to 2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the code and see how it works, because right now it was set, I think the default was set to it having basically 0 chance of spawning at all. Let's try to explore, maybe get the next one and see how it's gonna perform.
I mean, the total field only has 800% richness. Super low, and it's not necessarily something to do with the wells. I mean, the fact that it is.
It's in the code. It's because it's custom generation. I think the richness is set to low. Oh, actually, I know why. Because they did make fluids like a 100 times more.
Oh, it's not been updated since .16 or .15?
Yep, so it's probably generated like the start amount is right now is 10,000, and probably under the new system it should be 100,000.
Fuck. Well,
well, at least that generated a lot of oil.
I mean, I think the minimum is 0.2 per second or something. So you get at least something with all those. Found more oil in the stone field up here. It's a bit hard to see. 200%. Oh god.
Yeah, the yields are a little bit. Yeah, let me actually change those globals.
Yay! Editing things live! What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Yay!
Definitely need to hook up some stone.
There's a stone tile a little bit to the west. Probably would like a train to go there, but it's not that far away.
Yeah, at least set up some, draw a power line, set up some mining, and start making landfill. That's what I'm getting at.
Alright. Science is now limited by raw production. That's nice, because we can expand the production.
We can?
Yes, science production is built for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times the normal amount. So you can literally just slap on these assemblers. These bad boys can handle so much. And the problem now is more or less just finding space for all the assemblers.
And that's why we need landfill, because there's a lot of water. And landfill is actually researched already.
Yeah, as soon as we increase production a bit more, we can just instantly do all red greens. I mean, really, look at our production facility for red and green science. We can do all of it.
It seems no matter how many followers you have on Twitch, you're gonna end up with 8 people watching anyway.
Seems about right. Okay, I guess that works. Not the way I would have done it, but that works.
Fishy here, fishy.
Are you fishing fish or dogs?
Fish. So,
Call me skeptical.
yeah, no one found yet another well, yeah? I am herding cats.
Mao?
Not you, silly.
True. I'm a dragon! We got enough ore, right?
I just found 25,000% crude oil.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
Where?
South, where I'm
In
at.
the deep south of Texas or something.
Yeah.
And it's way fewer spouts, too.
Yeah, I fixed that chance, but
Who's
yeah, I
fucking
think,
with power?
yeah, I added one wrong zero. Well, someone said about fixing code live.
Yes.
You have
As
been
like
warned, you have ignored the warning, and you got.
Oh, is that supposed to be 2,500%?
Well, that's actually probably enough oil for quite some time.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Yeah, we should be fine on oil.
So now we need a train down there.
And for that, we need steel.
And we'll
Well-
need a lot of landfill.
Let's do this then.
Is someone doing defenses? Because I think I want to work on defense.
I don't think anyone is working specifically on it, so knock
Okay.
yourself out.
I'm on it.
Unless you start taking resources from science, more defense is always good.
So just don't let you see what I... is what I...
Basically.
I think we have enough resources for a decent size production facility. We can probably add one more smelter for iron ore and start doing gray science already.
I'm making green on the east.
Yeah.
Which east? Can we automate grenades? Technically, yes.
Yeah, we can, but are we gonna?
But we're gonna need it for the science anyway, so isn't really a question. If we should, we must.
Well, I guess then the question is, should we do it now or soon?
We should probably take that iron grid in the south.
Is there a difference between now
Tap
and
it
soon?
for steel.
Yes, now implies you're not gonna wait around. Soon implies, not right now, but soon. Like Blizzard.
Soon, TM.
No, we're not doing Zoom TM because that's a trademark and we would be sued because Blizzard.
Do they actually have that trademark?
Considering it's Blizzard, which is part of Activision, I would not be surprised.
Actually, I don't think they are part of Activision.
Activision Blizzard is the main company.
Yes, but basically, I think that the Blizzard Activision is the holding that holds both Activision and Blizzard. It's like Alpha and Google and shit.
Hmm. Well, sucks. Let's go home.
This is so pretty.
And then,
Each science has a fully dedicated line just for itself.
I would take the top route.
yeah, run past the
I have
buses.
20 max. What? What
I
is
have 17, so just run, Forest, run. Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing science right now. That's a shame. Ooh, speed.
Do you feel the need for speed?
It's the go faster juice, right?
By the way, anyone needs burner mining drills?
No.
I
Okay,
have 36.
I have 47. Mine's bigger.
I'm actually tempted to use them as a wall.
There. At least that gives them purpose.
Yeah. I'm seeking willing individuals to lead an expedition to kill the beta base in the west. It is constantly attacking us.
We kind of need a bit more research and armor and stuff, and we really need steel. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to kill it.
No, if you just slap on a basic armor and eat all the fish, like good boy, you'll be fine.
Hit and run. I have
Yeah.
a base camp with turrets.
Yeah, it's a shame Mylan doesn't have a UI that specifically states what class has what bonuses and how much does it give per level. Because understanding, well, we have a team bonus of plus 54% damage, but how does it come together? No idea.
Well, let's grab those. Where is the ammo protection now? It's still up there.
Anyone remembers? Do you have to place the labs for you to get the experience for research?
What do you mean?
Well, for scientist class, do you have to be the one who placed the labs so it counts research?
No, I don't think so, but everyone gets bonus from research, though.
Do we have stone somewhere for walls? It's
I'm
probably
working
in.
on stones right now.
That's good. We have some residual stone somewhere to build walls now.
Like there should be coming like a build of stone and some other crap, right?
Ah, there. Some.
Needs to be sorted though.
Actually, we need stone bricks.
Yeah, strange. We had the research speed boost, like of 40%, but now we don't.
Oh, a scientist disconnected.
Yeah, but I'm level 10 scientist and I should be given some bonus to labs, and I don't.
It could be we get a pass or base negative boost. So that you are actually helping, it's just that we start at a lower level.
I don't know how other classes may affect it negatively.
No, I'm not saying other classes affect negatively, I'm saying the base XP thing might be lower. It's to somewhat offset the mega bonuses you can get from being higher level, so that it doesn't become ridiculous the moment one person joins. Because that would be kinda silly.
Yeah, now we have a speed of -16 and productivity of 0.9%. How does it change? How does it apply? I have no idea.
Yay! I helped someone fix their setup, and they're using it fixed. Nice.
Magnets, how do they work?
They work on all the scales at once, and that's kinda weird. Nom 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 nom. Oh, we can make red belt stuff now. Sweet. Okay.
What is that expedition in
Oh.
the north?
That's mine. There we go. Fixed. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, we kind of need green circuits.
We have green circuits.
Where? I don't see green circuit production.
Right of science.
Yes, east of science.
Oh, yeah, someone basically put it together. Okay.
Now, why is this not...
Can someone explain me why would you join two belts together? Basically, stone is right now clogging up all our belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna filter it out before it reaches in here.
I'm seeing some quite large stutters. Am I the only one?
No, I also have some status.
Holy shit, that's
Just
a
right
lot of
now.
script.
May come from exploring.
Yeah,
So
when-
it could be tile generation?
Yeah, tile generation does a lot of. Yeah, so when
I
you're
think for the
exploring-
moment we actually don't need to explore more. We need to build stuff.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the update time and it's like current average is like 2 to 3 milliseconds and peak is like 20. And that is script. So yeah, that being map generation makes sense.
Well, if we have stone, we can make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of landfill and fill that iron square. Start extracting from that and then expand the iron smelting. And we can probably remove that bootstrap stuff in there.
Yeah, okay, just yeah, everyone filtered out the.
Sure. The base should be somewhat secure towards the east and have a few tiles free for expansion to build stuff. I will make a radar.
Landfill is being produced. Yeah, anywhere is there a belt production? That's not for science.
Jeez, frustrated. It's like, oh, I'm working on upgrading this part of the base. Hey, let's downgrade it back again because we don't need it right now. No, that's why I'm upgrading it.
What's in its cell south west of the lab? Is that gonna be? More iron ore. Also, we could have awarded that mixed stone belt if we would have taken it from the bottom left. That would be in part of the patch.
Yeah, we can actually start routing belts under the void tiles with the red belt.
Yep. Do we have any amount of steel?
Some.
Yes. I need one steel chest. Actually, I can make do with iron chest if I become a little bit smarter. Also, as soon as you can start upgrading the furnaces here, I am working on the input feed. So we are basically good to go.
I'm waiting for the bite attack to happen.
Fighters will never attack us. That's fake news.
It's forming there like for half an hour or something. No. Well,
Oh, look. Wait, what? Someone changed the research.
You know what? You should work here on the splitting of iron and yeah, side loading. Not a fan.
I know, but right now that's not a bottleneck. Right now we need more ore coming in because you're bringing up steel. You might also want to do some filtering on the steel side. Oh, you already are. Nice.
Yeah, we actually haven't.
isn't side loading fixed to be also compressed?
Yes, but it will take unevenly from both sides of the belt unless you do some fuckery. Not to mention it only has half a belt capacity.
Yeah,
So in this case, if you would have moved the setups one tile away from each other and had coal in the middle, you could have them do twice as much. Because you'd have a full belt of material instead of half a belt.
Well, it's actually...
I have a full belt of material.
Of ore instead of ore and coal.
Still have a full belt. I have half a belt for each side. Each side fills half a belt, so both...
Yeah, but if you move the coal to a separate belt, you'd have 2 belts of ore going in.
Yes, but I can't use 2 belts of ores.
Well, not right now, but soon.
Well, then I upgrade to red.
Yeah, that works for a bit, but you could have skipped upgrading to red belts, which is a lot of iron, if you would have made more space earlier. But it's okay, this design is the quote-unquote common one. Let's see, alright.
I mean, my steel design is different anyways.
Ooh, experience! Tasty, tasty experience. How is our science looking? Ooh! Going fast.
We have 80% damage bonus and 10% shooting speed. Not bad. And gun turret damage. It's actually good.
I need to make more people play with my shaders, so they will, like me, see the need of more lights.
I always think that lights are a waste of resources.
They make
I
it
love
possible to
lights.
see at night.
Well, there's map view.
Yeah, and that's nice when no one has been cool and placed lights, but it shouldn't be needed. Ooh, that is quite a production of steel. Nice.
Was about to say.
Oh, that's a lot of green chips. Someone skimped out. Missing some inserters.
But if we have, like you mentioned, that much steel, I will come and steal some for heavy armor.
Oh! Are you gonna steal the steel?
I'm stealing the steel for heavy armor.
That makes your steel stealer.
And I'm also stealing steel for piercing rounds.
Oh!
Then I'm going on an adventure.
Uh-oh. Always worry when a German says they're going on an adventure.
Yes, yes. Occupation, no, just visiting.
Could you repeat that? The...
Occupation, no, just visiting.
Yes.
So where's all that steel now?
It's being made in main base. No, 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 no. You can't.
Surely I can.
I think if you're a builder, you auto place ghosts sometimes. Very, very slowly. At least I definitely did when I was builder. I would take another 12 steel plate if anyone has some for me.
Hmm. Need more stone mining. Anyone has like a bunch of bells to route some more mining from the stone patch?
People had 2 splitters in line with nothing between them. Why? Also, why do people keep sticking with the thing I'm working on? There's many other things to work on.
Because they can.
Yeah, but when people break shit, I don't like it.
No, maybe because you react to it, that's why.
Oh, so they need a banning then.
Seriously, we still don't have a belt production?
We have a huge bell production, but it's part of science.
Yeah, but that's part of science. I mean, like a standalone one.
Oh, no. We do not.
Someone really needs to work on a wall.
we go. Production back at full speed.
Geostics, you basically did what I just planned to do. Just gathered the resources for it.
Well, I've been trying to make walls and there's like no stone, so.
Yeah, we actually also need a lot of landfill.
Oh yes, these spells are full. Nom 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 nom. Hello.
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 Is this the right channel? Did I just...
No, it's
Is
the
this
wrong channel.
Oh, is this the channel where a guy just asked in the chat of Factorio if this is the right channel?
Seems so.
Are you playing on a tile world of sorts?
Yes, with the big patches.
Yes, you are in the right channel.
Good God.
Your
So-
cookie will be in the mail within the next 4 weeks.
Thanks.
Yes.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Not
The
yet.
cookie?
Yes, the cookie.
Let me try.
Ooh, that could be interesting. Turning a cookie off and on again. I approve of that.
What is that contraption that puts all the iron on one bed?
Which are you looking at?
That I'm currently roadblocking.
That is a
that
two-way
works.
output balancer. So it balances the lane. So one belt goes straight, the other is flipped, because that's all this thing does. It flips the
No,
lanes.
no. My question is, why is it one belt? Oh, there's an underground. Ah, I didn't see that.
Yes.
Ah.
So that takes all the input, shuffles it about, and makes sure that no matter what you do on the output side, you take from both sides on the input.
What,
Every day I'm shuffling.
what
Yes.
was that sentence? What?
What?
Where are you having this contraption that I must see?
This mess is just above science. It's on the input side.
Input side. All right.
Yes. And be warned, it is messy. But as
North,
long
south, east.
let's see,
South.
what's your name?
Aanrecht.
Where are you in game?
Steam engines and copper ore. Oh wait, copper plates.
What's your in-game name again?
I'm near the Zonker. I'm blue.
Yeah,
I'm near
Dragon,
the
you
copper
could,
field.
you could just remove that coal belt and just run it underground.
Oh, yes, I can. In fact, I'm going to do that right this second.
Actually, that was the original idea when I rerouted that. Now that I remember that.
Well, Dragon is famous for not listening.
What?
I never,
I'm
I
always
never
right.
mentioned it. So,
I don't need to listen. I'm always right.
also, do we have some walls somewhere? I need walls.
Let's
I need to
see.
channel my inner Donald Trump.
Well, there's
Make
oil.
the factory great again.
Yeah, there's actually
Nice.
oil to the east. Like east.
Oh yeah.
So, classic Donald Trump. Where's the oil?
There's a lot more oil down
The
south.
oil is in the south.
The
Don't
oil
advance.
needs some liberty and freedom.
You can buy that off America. Freedom.
Kinda. It's real fucking expensive. Used to be cheaper.
Yes. It really used to be cheaper.
Is there something I can do?
We need to make more of everything except red and green science. Those are good for now.
I thought we were
Sure.
making steel somewhere. Are we not?
We were, but it was manually fed. So
No.
yeah,
Why would we have something
Right.
that's manual here?
because people are lazy AF.
And that's
Yeah.
why the game Factorio is for lazy people. Because you can automate the laziness.
The problem is
Exactly.
some people think skipping the doing the automation is being lazy, when in fact it's just being stupid.
And it's way more
Like
work.
handcrafting like a bazillion things.
I hate handcraft.
Yes.
Like those people in Reddit who have like a full screen of manual crafting.
Right.
So dumb.
Oh, how did this happen? Because you clicked it like 1,000 times. It's not. I mean,
You're not supposed to do infinite science manually.
I mean, you can.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I would like to see the manual handcrafting of the infinite science.
Same user asks on Reddit, is there a way to speed up the game?
Science is taking a bit long. Why is that?
Why are there no robots coming my way with goodies?
Let's see. Oh, this
Have
is
you
gonna be-
productivity modules 3 yet? And where's my modular armor?
Yeah. What's the science look like? Oh,
Damn it. I found
Alright.
I found the OCD bug in the grid.
Basically, our science is red and green is done. We don't make more. Everything
and-
else needs, well, everything.
red and green is gone?
No, done. As in completed. As in, we can't really make it much faster.
I am confused right now.
Look at our production of red and green science.
Dude, I'm gonna post a screenshot of the game I'm in, and then you're gonna tell me if I'm in the right one or no. Because I'm confused as heck. Because you're talking about things, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Where can I paste it so you can see?
Uploaded
General
on
is
Ingram.
probably fine.
Yeah, general
Do
channel.
we have? Oh, we have picture posting enabled.
Whoa.
Always
Oh,
said.
move.
Now, everyone at the same time, please. 3, 2, 1.
Right?
Clusterio, private cost. No. Whitelist cluster. No.
Just general.
general. All right.
Number
You
2
need.
from the
You
top.
must be a member for at least 10 minutes to ascend this. 27 seconds left.
Lol.
Well, we have to do it because otherwise it's gonna be spammed a lot.
Yeah, I understand. It's not. It's no big deal. It's just. Hey, wait. Your geosticks from the thing.
Which thing?
The Factorio maps.
That's me.
Hey.
Hey.
He is awesome. You should give him cookie or coin, depending on what you have accessible to you.
Here.
That
That's
looks
not
like
nice.
the wrong game.
That's not.
Oh,
it.
yeah. That is the other FMMO RPG game.
Yeah.
That
Ah.
looks cool too.
Wait.
though.
Why
I
did
liberated
you
the natives.
God damn
Oh.
it. Right.
Yeah,
Hello,
the
John.
game you want is Back to School. Yeah, it's also under RPG tag. Just
Right. Waiting for the server to save the map. There we go. Don't be a dick. Don't harm other players. Right.
The usual.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that it's much nicer to ban people if you have the rules specified, so you're not banning everyone for you.
Psy, you kill the biters.
Yep. That
Right.
I need some defenses here.
I will come and liberate the natives.
Can I
I have no idea which natives those
get
were.
rid of the pop-up?
Oh, probably the top ones.
Top
from
left.
the- Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah, but there's also
thanks.
like
I will do the
west-
smaller camps near
yeah,
the stone and then
Oh.
yeah, there's
and then
also,
go up to the big one.
Right.
I'm channeling my inner Rambo. Now that the east is secured. But without oil, I don't know. It's not the Far East, it's Near East or something. Or the Middle East, at least not. I would appreciate military science.
Alright.
Right. I'm nearly here. So, someone was talking about a great contraption.
Sorry,
Wait.
we need stack inserter bonus so we can actually.
So they put at least 2. Stick 2. Oh, what this is.
Right.
That's such a big upgrade. It's so well hidden. I don't know why.
Which upgrade is stack inserter bonus for normal inserters?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's just really fucking expensive, and it's only red green, so We are
Yeah.
perfectly sized up to make this.
No, I mean, for somebody just starting the game, it's really, really well hidden.
This is really cool. This is a really cool map.
Ah!
That's a bunch of oil. Holy crap. Now I
Yeah,
understand the east reference.
Terracoyo, you hear me? No, he's not here.
I liberated the west. Or at least some part of it.
Second target. Is there another oil target? Oh yeah, south.
Let's see. Okay, so that's being stuffed full. Oh, they're looking at my 4 to 8 balancer. They are confused.
Thragon used 4 to 8 balancer. It was very effective.
Technically, this is a 4 to 4 8 balancer.
That's too technical for me. I'm just shooting things.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Yes. I liberated the west, or something like that.
Right.
Should
Can you
probably
change
also
class?
liberate
Yes.
the east. We have some outposts that are very interesting in the south.
So. Oh yeah.
If somebody would do me a favor and set up some piercing round crafting, I would highly appreciate it.
I was just looking for that, but since it's not here, I can do that. I can try. We need steel for that. Do we have a...
We have
Somewhere.
some steel somewhere that's somewhat hand-fed.
Right, sure. So what's the rules on factories? Just like grab something off a line and you use it for stuff, or what?
To some degree, if it's a limited resource and you take all of it by hoovering from the belt, we will tell you to not do that. And if you do so repeatedly, we might take action.
Sure. I was
If
more
it's a
thinking-
resource that's not in a very low supply, feel free.
Right. I was more thinking about there's a beautiful iron plate line where I'm at. And I was thinking about using this square for piercing armor rounds.
Yeah, just make sure that iron line doesn't go to something else that's important as well. And if so, consider adding more production instead of splitting the current production thinner. You know, all the normal reasonable stuff.
Right. I'm just gonna do it like it's my factory. Then it's probably gonna be fine.
Is this the point where I say yes and then 30 seconds later ban you for no reason?
No, no.
Is this how I do this admin abuse? I'm new to this.
Well, as long as you record it on YouTube and harvest the karma points on Reddit, I'm fine with it.
Alright, Sai, you got that, right?
Yeah, sure. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still in training for this admin abuse thing. All I know is that you swing the ban hammer, and that's... I don't know.
Cool, great to know. Thanks.
Yeah.
Where's that goddamn... Finally. Goddamn worms.
Well, we have lots of stone production of all kinds now.
Woo! Wait, we have many types of stone? This is news to me.
I'm meaning like different types of production.
So where do I
also-
apply for my granite countertop?
I think that would be the modded run. Oh hey, we have a tiny production of steel automated.
Where?
Just left of the smelting just north of Science. It's like 2 furnaces.
Oh, all right. Sure. Right. Yeah, since I was, I don't know if there's like a location where you want to do all the smelting.
Honestly, it's better to just make smelting where it's needed.
Right.
So this smelting is like 90% just for Science. So if you want some more smelting, just make a new line somewhere.
Sure. Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna blueprint some stuff in my neighbor.
Shit.
But thanks. Sure.
No scat, please.
I thought you were into that.
No, not scat. I mean, I'm an open-minded person, but, you know, I still have preferences. And I'm no scat man! Skibbity bop bop.
Did you hear the new Russian version?
No.
Huh.
Do I want to?
No, but yes. It's great, honestly. It's pretty fucking funny. If you've been on Reddit, you've seen it.
That's a bold statement. There's a lot of things on Reddit.
I know, but skibbity bop bop bop. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I've seen a Russian version of that.
Alright.
Uh, BTTG. Yeah, you need to filter, take this call as a priority from which comes from here. Otherwise, it's clogs the filtering here.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Doo-doo-doo.
Do. Let's see. Why is that not flowing sufficiently far? Oh, I see.
Do we have piercing ammo production somewhere?
No. Yeah.
Good enough. That's not a 3-to-3 balancer. But it'll work. Kinda.
Sorta.
I mean, with a bit of effort and some, you know, some tender love and care, you can make it work. You know, just put some extra effort into it.
Yeah, we are low on power.
Is it a supply problem or production problem?
It's not
Production
getting
problem.
enough coal.
How does it?
One thing. I mean, I think it's also that we need more, but
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Just go switch the priority.
Who took my
on this
turrets?
filter.
Gio, can you just flip that so it prioritizes the steam production?
yeah.
And if you no, if you take
No.
look to your left, you have 2 belts going in. Take that and send 1 down and 1 right. So you don't lose any capacity by being lame.
Yeah.
And then you can just remove that right side splitter thing, because that doesn't do anything.
Point.
Yep. And if you now set priority on the first
Wait.
splitter, you will have a nice, reasonable system. But don't worry, this is a pub game. It'll last the tops of like 10 minutes before it's removed.
Wait. How
Yeah,
did-
but we're gonna need more steam power anyway. I think it's
Yeah.
just not enough. A second blob of power needed.
That is true, but it doesn't matter if you have more steam if you don't have any coal.
Yeah. Wait.
There you go.
Confused. How? What?
I hear lots of confusion.
Yeah, it's like stuff is getting placed, but not by me. But there's
Oh.
no one around who's placing it, and there's no bots.
We have a soft mod made by Mylon that is basically free bots super early. It will,
Right.
when you stand still for more than like 2 seconds, it will start placing ghosts as blueprints around you every 1 second, I think.
That's pretty fucking interesting to
Wait.
me.
What does that do?
Basically,
Okay.
it's a mod that keeps bots early without being a mod because
Whoa.
Mylon.
That's
Okay, I
pretty
see
awesome.
that.
Yep.
Nuts. Cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
Mylon has
but-
built some really awesome shit.
Yeah, but blue build actually takes a lot of power, a lot of processing power. It's actually might fuck up the game pretty
Oh.
hard.
Well, keep moving.
Not right now. Maybe compared to some things, but it seems the map generation in this case is just so slow that is actually causing issues.
Well, we're not exploring anything right now, and it spikes like to 2 seconds of processing.
You know what? If we can get oil up and running real fast, we could probably just go straight to nuclear.
Nuclear.
I mean, we're halfway there with the tracks.
Yeah, we got a ton of fuel. I mean, we got a 1.6 million patch right next to spawn. And there's more fields. Oh yeah, we got more uranium than we could ever possibly need.
Something's doing script updates, and we're not exploring, and I disabled the blue build, but it's still doing something. Strange.
It's a shame you can't have a more detailed breakdown of what script update is consuming the power. Speaking of, at what point does the added detail level of the update times cost more time than it's worth?
What?
If you press F4, you can enable something called Show Time Usage, which if you press F5, 6, or 7 usually, will show it, and that shows you how much time the game is spending on every part of one tick.
Alright.
Which on my computer, which is fairly similar to the server, it's just about 2 milliseconds for the entire update, of which 1.5 millisecond is spent on the actual game, which means half a millisecond is spent on the script and other things.
Right. So I have. I see
I
that.
disabled
How
blue
do I
build.
read that?
What?
How do I read those numbers? Like frame cycle and then three.
It's
frames.
milliseconds. The first is the current, the second is the lowest measured, and the last one is the highest measured in X amount of time, more or less. The lowest measured doesn't always make sense, but apparently that's what it's supposed to be.
And
So
it can
it's,
be up to 16.6 in order to stay 60 FPS /
Usually you need to aim for 60 or 16, not 16.6, because there's always some overhead, there's always some fluctuation from tick to tick. So
Gotcha.
most servers will start experiencing some stutter when the average reaches 16 or 15 and a half. And depending on things like how your train stations are designed, it might be as much as 14 before you start stuttering because, yay, let's use 12 inserters on each wagon when we need 1 belt total from a train. What? What? No.
So you were talking about like 2 milliseconds, whatever. What do you do then? Like, what's important to look at?
You're basically asking how do you play the game in a way that's CPU and RAM optimized. Long answer, very short. Make fewer pipes and do direct insertion whenever possible.
Right.
Al-
From
also-
assembly machine to assembly machine, or from miner to train.
Yes, or from miner to furnace to train. That's a really neat one because you can skip a lot of inserters.
Oh.
But in the late game, that's not too viable because the highest speed you can get on a... The fuck? Water? The highest speed you can get on a normal electric furnace with modules is like 4. Which means once you meet mining productivity, I think 100 or 50, you will get more mining productivity, but your patches won't get generated plates faster because you're limited by the
Sure.
furnace.
Right. You're limited by square meters or like a surface amount.
No, if you do direct on-site smelting, you will be limited by the fact that you can't smelt it faster without adding beacons, which means you're mining less of the patch, which...
Right.
Yeah.
But you basically need like 2 or 3 or whatever furnaces per miner, right?
Yeah.
You
And
can't
it
fit that there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not easily. Or rather, since the miners only have 1 output, you can only connect it to
yep.
1 thing.
That's a good point too. Yep.
Yep. So you
So-
can work around it, but at that point it becomes very, very messy.
Miner into chest, grab into train, I think.
You can actually go miner straight to train.
All right, sure.
Yep.
Wow.
And then you can go straight from train to furnace and back to another train, or the same train even.
I need to make a build with that idea. That's very cool.
Yeah, the problem is that's quite a bit more late game than we are currently.
Right, no, sure, but I have time, you know. It's the weekend, right? I have all the time in the world until
It's Saturday.
Monday. Yes.
I thought it was Sunday because last
No.
night the upstairs homeowner forgot to turn off their music when they went to town after having the warm-up drinking at home. I don't know what that's called in English.
Yeah.
But in Norway,
Warm up drinking.
Yeah.
literally what it sounds like, because beer is so expensive in Norway. You usually meet up at someone's place, drink like enough to get slightly drunk,
Yep.
then you go to town and have 1 to 2 beers, and then you go home to someone else and party further.
Yep, that's what we do here as well.
Yeah, why people do that second step of going to town, I don't really get.
Yeah.
No, yeah, me neither. I just
Yeah.
tend to stay at home with a bunch of friends, drink till we're drunk, and then everyone just goes home. Skip town
Yeah.
altogether.
That sounds like a much more reasonable way of doing it.
It's way cheaper as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Even here, I mean, going out isn't that expensive, but you can still get like 5 beers for the price of 1 at home.
Yeah, right.
It's not that extreme in Norway anymore because the price of buying beer in the normal store has increased, but it used to be almost 10 to 1 the price of half a liter of beer at the store versus in town.
Damn.
So right now I think it's around 10 euros for 0.4 liters of the house's beer, so the cheapest shit they have.
It's pretty gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, drinking in Norway is usually you just go to some other country.
Sweden is popular.
Yeah, or actually, if I think it's actually cheaper to fly like to Baltic states or something like that, or even to England, than to do it from the than do it to the neighboring country.
Not if you do it legally, because there's very strict limits on how much alcohol you can bring back, and it's dependent on how strong it is as well. So, unless you can drive to like Sweden or Denmark, you're not going to save a lot of money. Or you could break the law, which is considered an economical way of breaking the law, which you can, sorry the language, but you can rape someone and get away fairly cheaply, and if you cheat on your taxes, you will be going away for a while. Like, seriously, you won't see daylight for a bit.
I mean, I've heard a thing that makes a lot of sense to me. It goes like this: who controls the law? It's the government. What's most important to the government? To get the money. What's less important to the government? The people who pay the money. So the first example that you had, like raping someone, that's one people doing something to another people. The government's like, stop it, right? Don't do that. Fui. And like not paying the government, that's an issue between a person and the government. And it's like, oh wait, no. We are the government. You can't not pay your money.
Yes.
Like, no. We can't have that.
We will now annihilate you and your personal finance and your friends and family.
For the rest of your lives. Thank you very much.
Oh, no. Not for the rest of your life. That would be uneconomical, just for the foreseeable future.
Right.
Because people without hope don't work, and if you don't work, you don't pay taxes.
Oh, people without hope will work. You know why?
It depends on the amount of hope you strip from them.
No, it's people gotta eat.
Depends on how much hope you strip from them.
Right, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but dark, fast.
Yeah, reality is quite dark. That's why we have Netflix, and YouTube, and Spotify, and Reddit.
Factorio.
What? No. No.
Yes.
Factorio is because it's stimulating the brains.
Right, no, it's, yes.
Silly you.
Right. I have a bunch of cold.
Yeah, we played for like 2.5 hours and we basically did nothing.
What do you mean? We've completed all of Red Green Science.
Right.
You do know that we launched a rocket under 4 hours?
Yeah, I was there. That was fun. I feel that that was a different set of players, though.
Wait, are you supposed to launch rockets in this game? I've only played 1,000 hours, so I haven't gotten there yet.
That's your typical Reddit user.
I guess this is the Non-Nuclear Launchers Anonymous. I have 2,000... let me check the numbers. I have 2,732 hours, and I have yet to actually build and launch a rocket on my own.
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Been
Yeah.
improving the other systems.
Yeah. I mean, I've built all the separate components. And I just never got around to putting it together.
Oh. There you go.
Well, we finally completely landfilled our initial resource iron spot.
By the way, where is steel being made?
I'm working on it right now in the south.
And your in-game is?
Aanrecht.
Ah, now I see. All right,
Hello.
nice. Also, have you considered doing direct insertion steel?
That sounds nasty, but please inform.
Let me see if I have a blueprint of it. Probably not, but give me a moment.
Sure. Just gonna delete this blueprint.
Actually, it's probably quicker if I just literally make it.
Well, just let me get a drink and walk over and show me. Very curious.
I will.
Cool. Be right back.
Sweet. Oh, do you have a direct insertion steel blueprint? The one that uses the coal belt in the middle, so you get full belts of ore on the other side?
Direct insertion. No. I could do something like that that adds an additional ore line about halfway up.
More or less this one, yes, but I like the one where it has full belts of ore on either side, so it scales taller.
Heyo.
So that is a good build, it's just, I like this other one because it scales taller.
It should scale the same, actually.
Wow.
No, because this is 2 full belts of ore input. This uses 1 belt of ore input total.
No, it's 2.
2
ore
half
belt.
belts.
Nee. Nee. No.
The design I'm running around on now, by input design, is 2 half belts.
Where are you?
Oh wait, there's someone working in the south as well to do it. Rooster.
Yes, and if you take the outer belt and have the iron on the outside, you can add another belt of iron halfway up. Without changing the design, you can stack it twice as high.
Let's see.
I have to run a bit before I can get to you.
So this is iron ore directly to steel then.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Just need to do some wiggling. For some reason, this is one of those things I always build but never have a blueprint of. I don't know why. What I do have a blueprint of, though, is like a smelter column that is like 2 radar ranges big. That I have a blueprint of, but this...
So what? How many
Basically-
layers of iron is that?
3 blue belts going in, and 3.6 blue belts going out. All 12 beaconed. Also, sogs, yes, I know you can do that, but... Ore on the sides, full belts of ore, nothing else. Coal on these small undergrounds, and then you have the output steel in the middle.
But it is wasting so much space.
It's not wasting a lot of space. It's very hard to make this more compact.
Socks, can you like make your design right next to here and we can
The problem is I have next to no materials on me, so I don't need.
well, I have a bunch of materials you can have.
If you just ghost it, it'll be fine.
Yes, I need at least one to ghost it.
There you go.
Also, this can of course use steel furnaces, and it should use steel furnace, but I have literally 0 of those.
Pearls?
Yeah. I have no steel.
Oh. Well, we're working on it, right?
Yes!
Right, so this is interesting.
And then basically one of the belts in the middle is coal, and you have a long insert picking that up.
I got you.
So like that.
Yes, and then you add on the side, and you need steel power poles in the middle. Otherwise, it won't be powered. Because
One belt on either side or 2 belts on either side?
This one will do 1.5 belts, I think. You start with half a belt, and then you can slap on more on the side down the line.
Oh, I see. So basically 2 belts.
so you need steel power poles because
So,
otherwise you can't power the
yes.
inserters in the middle.
Yeah,
It-
this will do. How many will this do? This will do 3 belts in a full column. This only does 2, but you don't need to feed midway.
I mean, I like both of them.
Yeah, as I said, they're both good builds. I just happen to like this one.
I think the right one is 1 belt thinner.
That is very possible.
Well, it is.
Personally, I usually don't feed halfway in the middle because you can build that 24 high. And if you look at the size of a square, that's basically fit for 24 high and nothing more.
Right, sure. So
And
I
if you
usually go with
upgrade
the
the
right one.
outside to red builds, you can do 24 high with steel furnaces. And if you use regular stone furnaces, you can just use yellow belt.
Cool. I'm gonna use the right one. Thanks, Socks. That's pretty fucking great.
Aye. This is nice. 2 builds being discussed together, and one is chosen, and that is the end of it.
Yeah.
That is actually genuinely nice.
You know why?
You were the chosen one.
You know why?
Why?
Because we're men.
What does that have to do with it?
Nothing. Nothing.
I was not.
nothing.
I was not paying the corruption fee, so we are obviously not men.
I am confused.
I'm sure the term translates roughly, but in Norway we have this concept called the boys' club nice, where basically you only do business with your friends, and everyone is friends, so it doesn't matter who should do the mission or work, especially from the government, because you know Frank's a good guy. Let Frank do it. He's good.
Right.
So instead of being an actual bidding, it's just a formality where things are already decided.
Right.
Frank is gonna build the new street post, but we're gonna do an official bidding, so we're not corrupt. But Frank is gonna do it.
Corrupt. Yeah. Right.
Boys Club Nice is the direct translation. I'm sure every country has a similar concept.
Fette in Wirtschaft.
Yeah. Achterkamertjespolitiek.
I heard words.
Yep.
I'm gonna smile and nod.
It's basically the same thing, but then another word, and then in another language. It's fine.
I was about to say, I had walls. Even if no Mexican paid for them, at least I don't know of anyone.
Grab that and process it.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In theory, I could place it here. I mean, I could, but no. Must be easier to turn. Don't want to take a lot of space, though. I like this map. I like it a lot.
It is fun.
Like being constrained to a certain size. That's pretty cool.
I think you can take almost all credit for this, Sias. You did force it through last second after all.
Yep. I will.
So next time, make sure you also test and make sure it works last second when you force it through.
Hey, I thought Mylon is gonna check before he pushes it into production.
Oh, let's be honest here. This is more than a single point of failure.
What? What happened?
In short, everyone dropped the ball at the same time and started playing the blame game. Turns out no one won this time.
Oh, right. Sounds great.
Yeah. It's not the first time it's happened, but it's okay.
Aw.
We're all unpaid, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, in the end, I fixed it. At least some last minute things.
Wait, did we end up using the programmable day-night cycle thing?
No, I said that we're not gonna use it for this one.
Oh.
Aw.
Who designed whatever contraption it is I'm standing in, because it is stuck because of the loop?
Suggs, can you give me general direction?
South, near south,
I'm
southeast of the labs.
Oh, I see it. I can probably fix that, even though it's not my mess. Because I'm cool like that.
the Princess Luna is that person on the Discord? Yes. You're muted.
I think they know because they were replying in text for a while now.
Wait, there's no gas. Hold on.
Last famous words.
Nope. Just my imagination.
Holy fuck. How do some people have so much XP? I don't get it.
Because-
Played for a long time.
Yep.
I mean, this isn't the first time this event runs. Or rather, this is the first time this specific combination of event runs, but the RPG
So
module is old.
So it carries over.
Yep.
Yeah, it's persistent. That's why it's awesome.
Yeah, RPG server. Yeah, RPG server has been running like for at least a year now. So
That's why some people are already 43 or something. Now I get it. That explains a lot.
Wait, it persists like across worlds?
Yes,
Oh.
it's one of them. One of the many things that shouldn't be possible that, of course, we've done. I mean, the entire Clustorio event is just a long list of no, you can't do this.
But we just did.
Right.
Oh yeah, at scale, at speed, for a month.
And then we broke it. Multiple times.
We actually generated so many additional bug reports, it was funny.
Yes, I know. Wasn't Winston around for a while at the first 3 days or something, because we...
Sias, do you remember exactly? But I think I remember they were working fairly tightly with us for most of the event.
yeah,
I know.
there were broken things like we completely broke their networking layer.
How long were the comments before they started failing randomly? Wasn't it like 512 characters before the command started failing?
Yeah, something like that.
And how do you remember how long our commands were?
Oh, long.
That was several thousand characters, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Wasn't it all items in the game in one command? Because
Basically.
or all identifiers for them and then an amount?
Yep.
I remember that we wrote some sort of serializing to somebody to chop it up in for 512 size pieces.
Yeah, and that failed less often.
It failed less often and it lagged the server like hell.
Yes, but it kept it running.
Yes. It was a very fun event. I enjoyed it a lot.
I died multiple times. The amount of stress. Oh, and the whitelisting process, that was 100% manual.
Yes. Oh god.
Yeah,
bitching about it.
of course. What else were I supposed to do? Fill out the whitelist? But really though, it was an awesome event. It took way too much time and effort, but it was awesome.
How did you call that one?
Clustorio.
Clustorio
Oh.
60k.
Wait, yeah. I was in like the first hour of that event, and then that whole weekend I had like other plans. I was so bummed.
The event was live for a month.
What?
I think
thought
I
it was
missed the
like
whole thing.
no, a month.
Yeah,
Like,
You gotta be kidding me. We sustained 60,000 science per second for like days, and we peaked at
Weeks.
just about 100,000 science per second.
Yeah, we
Weeks.
sustained for weeks 60k. It was 100k that we managed in
I think for the
few
last
days.
few days we did 70k, 72 or something.
70 or 80 sustained for the last few days, yes, and a few
Yeah.
bursts of 100k.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's been no attempts made since I was even close to it.
So is that just bulk shitting everything into like a million labs or like?
We had one server that was basically just labs, yes.
It wasn't that much labs. I think it was 500 or something. You would be surprised
really?
how little you can do. Yeah, they were all
12 beacon.
beacons or something.
Almost everything was running on 12 beacon builds.
All we find is we're running on 16 beacons. I beg to differ.
Yeah, most. Some were weirder, like the silos. I think we needed like
Silos
61
were
Oh,
80.
sorry, rocket silos.
Oh, yes.
And we need like 61 or 62 because it takes like slightly more than a minute per rocket launch, even with all the beacons.
It takes 61 seconds,
Yeah, something
to-
like that.
like 31 seconds to
For
actually
the-
just launch the rocket,
yeah, the animation was a little bit too long.
and just about 30 or so to load everything into it.
So how many rockets do you launch in that month?
Millions.
What?
I don't
Yeah.
think he's exaggerating. We reached.
Over
What
a
was the mining
million-
productivity?
5k?
Yeah,
So-
5k mining productivity. So we had a single mine.
5k.
Oh,
Take
I don't know.
some memory pills. We reached 10k.
We reached 10k?
We're over 10k. Yeah.
I know that we were, I think, 28 on bot speed or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was crazy. And Sias is probably right because,
Yes.
yeah, fuzzy memory from high stress. Weird that. Who would have thought?
Mm.
Yeah, but a single miner was creating so much ore that we needed multiple 12 beacon smelters to consume it.
Yeah. Damn.
A single miner beacon, I think we filled train cars with 2 miners in less than half a second or something.
Yeah, it was like
Damn.
very, very quick.
The devices we used for communicating between servers and transferring resources were about the size of a steel chest, I think. And one miner would fill them so fast that they would stuck an update.
How large was the teleporter things? I think they were 9x9.
Mm-hmm.
9x9,
Let me check.
yes.
Yes. Because you could fit one
12.
belt, or 2 belts on either side, plus 1 extra inserter.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, I can take some of that excess iron production we have now and make all the pipes. That is probably useful for Princess, Princess Luna, I think.
Sarks, can you help me out a bit?
Of course.
So I'm near the smelting. Oh, here you are. How do the right smelters here get their fuel?
You have
Say magic!
bad magic.
Right. On the outside,
And the ore is on the inside.
but it's further. Right? Oh wait, no, I have just misplaced my inserters. Never mind. Right. Yeah. I get it.
You know what would actually be really nice if someone were willing to do the burden off? Go through our electrical system and place down some strategical big electric poles. We won't have too many issues of, I removed a single tiny electric pole and now half the base is without power. Whoops.
Do we have automated big...
I don't think so.
Do we have steel?
Yeah, working on it.
Steel in a box. I have copper.
Yeah, there is actually some steel near the original smelter. There is like a dedicated steel.
I can craft 36 big electrical poles that just last
I need stones.
second.
We have lots of stone.
So
You can find steel right here where I am right now. It's near,
yeah, I found some.
near the uranium.
Stone
Actually, where the uranium tile is, just west of it, there's like shitloads of steel.
Yeah, there's like 4 production sites of like piercing ammo right now.
Yay!
Where's the other? Where are the?
Well, on the left, like 2 blocks on the left and 1 on the bottom, there's another one.
I'm
Well,
about
my-
to need a lot. So
Yeah, mine is hand fed, but I also do a
Alright.
lot more.
Sure.
I just need a burst. I wanna go help with the oil. We do need to kill that base, and yeah, guys,
I'm working
really
on
need
this
some
base
help.
down by the.
Well, if there's a fight incoming, I want to join up. So just shout out to everyone when you go, especially to me, because I want to fight, motherfuckers.
All right. Well, I'm taking the train back to base. I'm gonna pick up ammo and then head back south in this train if you want to catch a ride.
Yeah.
Yep,
Thank you.
definitely. Oh, I have 7 turrets and over 300 piercing ammo.
I added coordinates on the map.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go pick up some ammo.
Yep, I added where the manual fed piercing ammo is. It's producing at fast pace. So like if you need like feed it yeah manually, and it will give you lots of ammo in a short time.
So I was bound to place power poles.
So where was the train to the enemy?
South.
South.
South side of
Fuck.
the base.
Just run all the way north. Oh, here it is. The oil tank?
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, wait for me. Coming.
Liberate the oil from the dirty
Wait
communists.
for me, wait for me. Please.
I mean,
I just
bugs
picked up
are
some
red.
ammo.
Yeah, I'm also coming.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Also, since we have rails now, be aware that
Be
driving
right back.
manually
Yeah,
on
don't
a
do
set of
that.
rails. Yeah. Don't do it on any rails that have automated trains on them.
Or just any trains. you might start wrecking into each other.
Also, under the refineries here, I added a chest with 100 undergrounds. More is on the way. So hopefully that should help ease the burden of building oil.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. Everyone's here who wants to go on the train to fight fighters.
Somebody wrote something in chat.
Oh.
Choo choo.
Choo choo choo.
Whoops. Wrong window.
Pull the lever, Croc. Wrong lever.
Hey, wait for me, I want to kill something. Bastards.
Fish.
Sheep?
Yep, they're all dead, yeah? No, not yet.
Oh. It's so easy with how it fills it with ammo for you when you place a turret.
That's another soft mod by Mylon, I think.
Yes, I was about to say that it's not default behavior.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
basically soft modded autofill. That's Mylon's doing.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we probably should kill the base on the other side of the...
Yeah, there's
So-
more oil there.
How do you
Yeah,
get the
there's-
oil that's on the water?
You
Landfill.
landfill.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah, and I have like 100
Right.
landfill with me. So...
Alright, do we want to take out the left too?
Yep.
Okay. We'll have like 50,000 oil. That's it.
Just gonna wait for some backup.
Yeah.
Oh
Need
shit.
backup.
Do we have
Oh.
a situation?
Why?
Nope.
There you go. A near infinite supply of pipes.
Do we need that many pipes? It's not C block.
Well, more pipes is good because then you can use undergrounds as candy. And
I like
pipes are-
barrels.
barrels are also nice. Especially if you make a looping belt where you have the upside going with belts and the downside going with empty, or up going with full barrels and down going with empty barrels, and then you just loop around and only add more barrels if it's actually needed.
So
But
I added.
then you gotta do like thinking.
Not really.
You could have a loop where you could have like a fixed amount of barrels as well.
Yeah, that works too, but that usually requires some advanced circuitry.
Wow. I mean, or just like way too few barrels that it won't ever block anyway.
So your solution is to choke it
Yep.
hard.
Yep.
I have a feeling that's wrong somehow.
You gotta try it. But yeah, since the
Oops.
what was it, 16 point whatever update, the barreling went way down. Since then, it's no longer a viable option to barrel anything,
Worms
in my
are
opinion.
dangerous. Just want to tell you that.
Barreling is
Dang.
viable, it just needs a bit more wiggle rooms.
Ah. Well, in any case, it's less cheaty.
Not if you lose spots.
Also, do you need any help with oil, or do you got this?
I think they got that.
I'm just nervous because I'm looking at the unload.
I think we should build a shuttle from
Oh,
spawn.
fuck.
Ooh, shuttle would be smart.
That would be
Because
nice.
spawn is...
It's really far.
Oh, man. The walk, huh? Closer to walk to the train, huh?
Wait,
Yep.
what? Is that bell going up then down? Oh.
Are you looking at the iron ore copper mixed belt that's looping?
I'm looking at the copper, or not copper, but the coal belt that's wiggling all over the place and looping randomly around.
I have no recollection of something like that, so I don't know.
But there is also, I think you're standing next to it, the interesting
Yep.
looping belt there. But it works!
Yep.
Not ideally, but it works.
If it ain't broke,
Fix it! Yay! No, wait, that's the Microsoft way.
Yeah. All your files are just where you've left them. Right.
Nowhere.
Right. Mhm. You just can't access them anymore. It's fine.
all your files belong to us.
Yeah. all your files are belong to us, right? Oh no. Yes.
What happened to the rest of the train?
Oh,
Oh, there's 2 trains now.
Yeah, I just used the shuttle, and that's my personal one. Give it back.
We. I should go to we.
Okay, I wanted to do something, and I completely forgot what I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted more landfill.
World domination.
But all right, here. Here's the train. Yay.
Whose shuttle is this?
Mine.
Okay.
Make some wagons. Now we'll drive back. Yeah, I don't have any steel on me to do wagons.
I'm putting your shuttle in the chest here by the station.
Just give it to me.
Oh,
Goodbye.
what? Where?
See
I
ya.
was gonna go in that. Okay.
Do you have any steel?
I have steel, yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
so give me 20. I will make a wagon.
I'll make. Here,
I'll
I've
send
got
it right back, geosticks.
Who's
You'll put
doing
it
the
down.
oil loading?
Silence.
Yeah. Can yeah. Anyone's
Alright.
going to the oil?
Me. I'm here.
Yeah. Come here. We have one free space.
Well, I wanted to pick up my dead body first. can survive it at least.
Yeah, train is going from oil. No, okay, let's go.
Let's see. Is this me? No. Is it? Yes.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to pick up some ammo. Make some boomstick happen.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room.
Boom, boom.
Go get my body back.
Oh, it's fine. I can get it for you. No.
Do you usually drop your body around like that?
Let the body hit the floor.
Ooh, you got some goodies as well. I'll leave it. I won't touch it. There you go.
Why was this disconnected?
Hello. Wait, the ground moves.
What?
The textures change when you walk over them?
Oh, yes, they show wear and tear.
Oh,
Again,
that's
Mylon.
pretty cool.
Yep. Though I'm not sure if he is the original maker of that one, because I know a few others make something very similar. I know Explosive Gaming has something like that.
Nice.
There's
I
a
think-
mod. Yeah.
Yeah, but the question then is, did Mylon make the original mod?
So
Probably.
is this wear and tear thing, does it wear off after a while if you don't walk over it again?
Permanent.
Oh, that's
Once
pretty
you-
cool.
Yeah, so you can, on slightly different maps, you can actually see where people go. And the Explosive Gaming version even has it so when you place a building, it always makes the ground one tile, quote-unquote, dirtier or something. So you can see where previous things were built. And that's really awesome. Because then you can just see this shadow of an old base that is no more.
Well, I just walked over a tree stump a bit and it disappeared.
Good, so you're gonna put you a little bit harder or louder. Can't hear you.
Yay! Someone is using my belt for pipes. That means it's useful. Let's see. Signals.
So, do we have a mall or something like that?
You're funny.
I knew I was asking this wrong thing. So,
I think that's a no, man.
Also, this rail setup, I have a rail book for. Yay!
for tightly packed.
Book.
Yes, for tightly packed right-hand drive rails. I think the book is
I would
called-
like to see left-hand drive on these rails.
Yeah,
No.
I actually think that's where the trainer is. That's the wrong spot for the oil production and actually oil unloading.
I agree, but I
should-
think they're doing it. No one else was, so let them.
Well, I think it should go a bit to the west, where there's like shitloads of tiles not taken.
I mean, where are they building then? Oh, there. Yeah, that's it's fine. We can upgrade it later. Move it to another tile.
Yeah, but there's literally nowhere to do oil processing here.
I mean,
It's fine. If you just take the unload and move that down one block, That will save a lot of space.
I mean, I agree with you. I definitely do myself. So I just like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
And I mean, it's much better to let someone make something now and then later add a new separate build that's better than wreck that, rebuild. Because don't remove, make new, then replace. People seem to always love to remove and then rebuild instead of replace. Why is
Oh,
that?
don't
build
remind
new
me
and-
of that.
I just never remove the old one.
Yeah, exactly. You build the new one, and if you for some reason need the old space, oh, hello train, then you remove it.
Yeah.
But you don't start with removing working shit.
No.
You
But
now
people
remind me of something that happened in the last few days of Clusterio, where somebody nuked the whole Red Science production with something like 5k modules or something
Whoa.
crazy.
So that was replaced in like 3 minutes then.
No, it actually slowed down science by 5k or something because module production was turning up again. They literally nuked it. They destroyed
pretty-
5,000 modules.
That's a pretty big move.
I'm pretty sure they ended up being banned in that case, and that's not the kind of ban you get forgiven for.
I think they actually didn't get banned because somebody
reasons?
said it was okay.
Hmm.
It was very strange.
I don't remember.
I mean, mistakes can happen, right? Whoops, I accidentally dropped 50 nukes on the science production. Whoops.
Happens all the time. No, wait.
Misclick. My bad.
No, they wanted to rebuild something and thought that red science would be moved. It's about that replacing before rebuilding.
Right. But then just like bots and like deconstruct.
Yeah, but that
Yes,
takes
or at
time.
least remove the modules, and assemblers wouldn't have or would not have been that bad. But modules really hurt. Because they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Considering how powerful they are, I think they're just about right priced.
Yes, yes. It's just you notice it on the science production when
So
The
do
whole of-
you put productivity or speed modules in the labs?
Productivity.
productivity. If you do
Anything that
anything,
accepts.
if you can put productivity modules in it, you put productivity modules into it. Well, okay, not miners and pump jacks. So there is one exception because they get productivity from research.
Sure.
Yeah, but even then, you're not doing wrong by doing productivity.
Yes.
It's just that you could argue speed is better.
Yes.
Yeah, since it's already a raw resource, right?
Well, you do
The
get
benefit of productivity modules is greatly diminished. How the hell did... What? I'm not questioning it. We got told there was stone somewhere.
East. No. West. No. East. West.
West, east, down.
West. It's west.
Up, left, right.
Sorry.
It's because
Up,
it's,
down, down, left, right.
Yeah,
Start, select.
easy.
It's in one of 4 directions.
It's left, and then
There's a finite number of directions to choose from, so I will eventually find it. I know.
I mean it depends on how you have your screen, right?
I return. What's the question?
Yes.
Which direction is stone?
Yes.
Metal fan. Yes, this is just
We have more
vanilla
than one
with
stone
the
patch, so there's multiple valid
scenarios.
answers.
There is a
Ha!
few
Then
scenarios.
I was right.
RPG module.
I
Grid
actually found
module,
stone furnaces. That's what I
and
wanted.
I see
diversity,
stone
which
west,
does mixed ores.
west northwest, north,
Also,
northwest,
FactorioMMO admin tools.
east,
Why are you enumerating
east
Kennedy's children?
southeast, and southwest west. So basically, any direction you will find stone.
Hmm. You don't say.
So which iron ore do we tap for the steel?
Well, I was thinking the south, and then iron ore, right? So just gonna make sure that we have some coal first.
All
There's a
right.
teeny tiny coal patch here.
Wait. You're making it yourself way too difficult. Do you have undergrounds and a splitter? Otherwise I craft some.
I do not. But I can build some.
Wait, I craft something.
Alright. Right, yeah, right.
Where is my splitter? Here's my splitter. It lags like hell.
Womp, womp, womp.
Wah, wah, wah. Now I have to think.
Oh, hello. There's one guy taking it all on his own. Right.
That and that. That direction. Yes? Yes.
Coal here, right?
More splitter magic.
That's pretty smart. Uh-huh. Right, cool. So we just now need, like, iron ore.
Yes.
And maybe if I unmute, people can hear me.
Yeah,
Well,
perhaps.
let's-
Do we want to hear you?
That depends. How do you like your banhammer?
I prefer silver.
Let's see.
That's pretty great.
Oh, we can move that. No problem. No.
Chiracchio, could you place a radar?
Huh,
It's
alright,
like
yeah.
the easiest thing of the world. So,
Thank you. Let's see how long until that train leaves. Oh my god, the loading is so... Wait, why no power? Oh! It's... Oh, it's a separate network. Haha.
What?
Yeah, oil is running on a separate network.
Somebody has to bring
Oh.
power down there. Because
Yeah.
currently
there
it's
is.
powered by like 10 solar panels.
There is no power. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
So
Sailors in the night.
someone should make a bunch of big electric poles and pull it down.
I'm on it.
Nice.
You can actually take the train and just hold it down and run at high speed.
Yes. I'm aware.
Everybody knows that. I learned.
Oh no, the track is broken. What happened?
One moment. I'm adding a T intersection.
No.
Yes. Wait. Oh fuck.
Quickly.
My T intersection is too big.
Quickly. Yes. Look out
there
the
we go.
train. Look out the train. Alright, you're safe.
So we actually have steel. Now to do what do we do with that?
Make ammo. That was the plan.
Oh, there. Where is the input for that?
Okay.
That's a pretty nifty setup, by the way. Bravo.
What setup are you talking about?
Steel.
Oh right. Yeah, that is actually producing quite a fair bit.
Yeah.
It seems to be input limited because you have red belt going into yellow splitter going into yellow belts.
Yeah, I mean, it's not optimal, right? But
Or
if
Or
we
you
want
could
to produce more, we need steel furnaces, and then
coal.
no,
more
you can
coal.
actually you can take the current input and just split it to the two yellow sides.
no, because of the coal.
There's plenty of coal. Furnaces use like none.
Huh?
Furnaces basically don't use coal. It's like a
Yes,
trick.
I know. But you still have to get it somehow to them.
Ah, fuck. I forgot to...
It's
go on the train.
fine.
Ah, you already got the... power.
Give me some rocket fuel, and we do rocket fuel powered furnaces.
Rocket fuel power... What?
A rocket fuel powered furnaces. I think it runs for 2.5 hours or something. Per
What?
stick.
It's not that long, but it's quite a while.
Sadly, there's no speed difference.
Ah, that would be cool, though.
But the
Yeah.
cool factor is like 10 times higher, so it's okay.
True.
You could run on uranium, but that is actually less production, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, but more speed. Also, uranium-powered trains. That is the argument.
That is still my most liked fact about Clusterio, that we used 130 uranium fuel per minute.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is quite amazing.
So yeah, we are working on the follow-up event, but
Yes, I know.
we hope to not make all the same mistakes, so we're being a wee bit more cautious, which is the long way of saying we're having trouble keeping people working.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
so we
mean,
need better whips, okay?
What needs to be done then? I mean, I can do things.
We need someone to integrate the existing scenario code with the Clusterio code. We
Right.
need someone to make all of that work in the hot patch scenario code, which is literally hot patching Factorio scenarios while it is running.
Which language is that?
I think most of it is Lua, or is quote unquote cross compiled to Lua somehow. The black magic is black.
Yep. I don't
And
know
magic.
I don't
That
know
too.
Lua. I'm sorry, I can't help there. Nope.
But if you think you actually have skills that could be useful,
Yes!
just join the Discord for the
Clusterio Discord.
No, man.
Yes.
I mean, I can do with Visual Basic, but that's about it, right? I was like, if it's in Phoebe or VBA, I can maybe help, but then no. It's no good.
Are you saying that you know your limits?
Yes.
What is this?
Who are you?
Yes.
Maybe you've seen my screenshots, like from November to March of my like 10K factory.
Hmm,
That
don't know.
is very possible that I've seen those.
Like one.
Yes, like it's possible. I don't remember them. That's
There's
usually
a
the case.
screenshot that had like that was on the top of the subreddit for a while. That was like the green chip factory, like the super giant enormous one, like with the 128 output.
Question: what was the overall method of transportation? Trains?
Yes.
Do we have alternative engine production? We don't, so that needs to be rebuilt.
But that's me.
Cool. It's always nice seeing people build bigger and bigger bases. Did you get someone to run that on that one super fast Intel CPU thing? So you could get a somewhat comparable UPS measurement?
Yeah. I have a 7700K, so that's a pretty high or single core thread unit clock, whatever, like
Yep.
4.5 gigahertz.
Yep.
So yeah, like a decent factory still runs at 60 UPS, but in the end, with all the like my oil production was, I had like 0 pipes, just pumps, and underneath these, that's it. Like all my fluid handling was all pumps.
Nice.
Why do I have? Does anyone need pipes?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, you no, really don't need them, but it's so easy to just use pipes.
I will chunk down the chest down here.
Not gonna lie, it's difficult to make good intersections in this grid.
What train intersections are you talking about?
You basically
Yeah.
need to dedicate a whole cell.
Yeah, but even then, it's still very difficult to fit it in.
Well, you could do a loop-de-loop, right?
Don't mention loop-de-loops.
Yes.
You could, but could and should is not the same thing.
That's fine. Yeah, that's probably not gonna fit, my mate.
This is gonna fit.
Yeah, the
it's-
bun. Yeah. Is it though?
Yeah. Because you can simplify this bit to be straight. Damn it.
Not seeing it yet.
So you
Nom
Could
nom 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 nom.
expand piercing ammo production upwards if you want to. I will replace or relocate the engine production.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah, I know my rails. So this won't be as high throughput, I think, as the original blueprint, but this should be reasonably close. And it,
You can improve it by a.
I just want it working first and foremost, and then see what's missing and work from there.
Yeah, you need like one more space to put a change signal.
Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, I like trains.
Nyom.
Yeah. Oh, sir, you know your means.
Of course, ASDF movie is the best.
Yes.
And it's also among the old classics like Demented Cartoon Movie.
Yes. Like the old Newgrounds days. It was on that one, wasn't it? Or was it just on YouTube?
I was never on Newgrounds, really. I was more an albino black sheep man.
Oh, really?
Yep. The user interface was much nicer.
Yeah. Back then I didn't know the word user interface.
Heh.
I mean,
Things was different back in the day.
yes. It's like it ran on Microsoft Windows 98 and that was like the future. And the rest of the world was already on XP and stuff. Yeah, fuck.
Good news, I now have the intersection up and running.
Ooh, let's see.
I think we need to expand copper smelting. It's just a hunch. And I think we need to relocate the green circuit production because if you follow the trail of copper plates, they are at the very end. And currently I think 4.5
I'm working.
copper cable assemblers are working.
There's like 0 copper, right? How are we still at like red and green signs? Who's doing the signs?
Nobody.
I was doing the signs, but I haven't started on grey.
We need red chips. We need green chips. Where are the green chips? Yeah,
We need copper mining first and foremost.
copper. There's like one single row of copper. That's it in the whole
Like
factory.
no copper.
Look at the copper miners. I mean,
Oh, right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And yet the iron is like just solid miners.
Yeah.
Wait, is that? Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. That is.
yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Ha.
That's it. You got it.
Also, who is gonna bring power down to oil? Someone said they were gonna do it, but you know.
Oh, I was gonna do it, but I thought someone did and then walked away and then never did it. So
Yeah, it sounds like
will-
you almost took responsibility, so I'm giving you the blame.
yeah, I did. So I'm formally resigning my duties from power pole placing. I'm now reapplying to that same job so that I can still do it.
We
this?
don't accept the resignation,
Right.
but we will cut your pay by 30%.
What? I was supposed to get it paid? So,
Doesn't matter. Now
do
you're
we
getting 30%
produce-
less.
listen here. Wait. We gotta talk, bro.
No, man, you gotta work.
Belts yet?
Oh, the lag is real.
We don't have a dedicated belt production
Oh,
facility.
no,
for this.
we have.
Now,
We
if
have
this train
we have.
power drag thing
Oh, we
gonna
do?
work, by the way.
at 1.0.
Am I placing actual power poles or no? Because no, that didn't work at all. Oh fuck.
What were you trying to do?
I was driving the train and like trying to auto place the power poles, but that went very bad.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna now walk along the train rails and hand place them. It's gonna be a craft.
yeah. Well,
Oh.
at least once you get power here, there will be lights to your existence.
Well, just
Lights and purpose.
let me know when you get lights down there.
I'm actually gonna run on the rails for a bit.
All right, then I'm gonna step away from the rails then.
Nah, the
Oh,
secret is
it's just you. All right. Oh wait, better get on. Goodbye,
Choo choo!
motherfucker. Choo-choo. Surprise, motherfucker.
Now, the secret to doing this is just watching the minimap.
Right. Uh-huh.
Why are you running so
No,
slow?
left.
Yep, never mind. Is that a biter? What are you doing here, silly?
Catch him.
Oh, come here, go for snuggles! Yay!
Go for snuggles.
Yes.
That's funny.
Alternatively, you could be giving them many, many gifts of precious metal at high velocity and volume.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh, you
Yeah.
like them, don't you? Yeah, eat them all up.
Yes. Also, giving the gift of fire is a very generous gift because fire is an important early technology. That thing is being eaten up, and I see no one protecting it.
Right.
That is probably a problem.
Did
I
you?
saw that, but it was like didn't look like it was doing much anyway. So
Dragon, did your pet biter became fat and heavy?
No. I
So
only
you did-
fed him
you-
George.
So you fed it, didn't fed him well.
Only gave it George.
You gave it my pet buddy, Mom.
But my pet needed your pet.
Well, now they're friends forever.
Yay! And my pet is no longer hungry.
Yeah, that's right. Mine is hungry neither. Or neither.
Yay!
Or either. What? Word!
Yes! Meat sounds.
No, Tommy, not those meat sounds. Ew!
Those would be the floppy sounds.
Yeah.
That's the sounds the birds make.
Mm.
Flappy birds?
Oh,
Yes!
Oh no, so that's the sound. Go up and down and like in a very irregular pace. Ew.
And it makes a flop flop sound.
Oh, god damn it.
You seem disturbed. Is everything alright, sir?
Sir?
I know how to respect the elders.
Oh, god damn it. Yes.
I think I heard how someone's vessel popped.
Someone's what?
Vessel.
Good. Power.
What? I don't catch the word.
Popped the vessel?
Pop
Do
the
you mean
vessel.
weasel?
No, that's whack the weasel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm confused at this point. I'm probably blame Sai. Also, Luna, you should join the voice chat proper, not just listen in. You said you write funny things. It would be much better if you typed it so we could laugh together.
Wait. Pop a vessel.
As in a blood vessel?
Alright.
Question mark.
Finally.
Pop a vessel in your weasel.
Now that just sounds wrong.
Yes.
Oh,
What kind of
I've,
intersection is this?
I've been online for almost 4 hours now. I'm gonna have to make a break and do some eating.
Sias, what is this intersection thingamajig you've made?
Well, you need to do it somehow. And you need to... Well...
Ooh, I like it.
Luna, I'm a dragon. I think you can get away with pretty much anything. Also, it's the internet. Everything is anyone, or anyone is everything, or something like that. Oh, jeez. Sias? Can you just leave this to me?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Alright, let's see.
Ah, god damn it.
Would what work?
So, are we sticking with a 1-2-1 train for the oil?
We don't need a 1-2-1. 1-2 will be fine.
Well, there's also a wagon on the end of it, or just...
That was just because we were running around.
Okay.
All right.
basically
So
double.
now we have like a bazillion steel. Miners.
No need to rework science, you just add gray science.
Do we have a place where we are building miners?
No.
Doubtful.
Right. Sure. Thanks.
Well, someone was just standing around AFK, and I gave him 500 wood.
You're being generous.
You gave the guy wood? Damn.
Wait, we're making... Oh, we are making blue science. A tiny, tiny amount.
We are?
Oh, there's actually some semblance of a mall here.
Socks, do you want to have my miners so you can build it? Or do you have a pattern that I can build?
I'm developing a pattern.
Can I do it like this?
I would pack it tight. We can actually... I have to think. Give me a moment.
Sure. I'm just gonna grab some more resources then.
Sias, is there any reasonable reason to have a train go from the oil refinery, the current one, and to yours? Because it just looks like that will be a dead end very shortly.
Probably no. I'm just building new refining area, so we're gonna redirect the train probably.
Alright, then I'll just put a good Y intersection here. Where is the train currently? It's unloading very slow. Okay, it'll be fine if it's unavailable for a wee bit.
Yes, that looks like it should work.
Anyone needs landfill? Or something maybe needs landfill?
Lentil? Did you say lentil?
Landfill.
Landfill, sorry. No.
I hear dirt is quite tasty this time of year.
You have weird friends.
I have friends? Cool!
People.
Wait, you disabled Bluebill, didn't you?
Yep. It was
Aww.
even performance.
Blue belt?
Blue build.
Oh,
Yep, that would be the automatic constructor thingamajig. I actually like it for building rails early because you can build the rails and it can do the signals.
Well, I can enable it.
Nah, I'm almost done.
Do you want to copy that on the other side by the socks or no?
Who are you talking to?
Socks.
Well, for the people on the YouTube, I'm gonna stop recording now. I'm gonna go get something to eat. It's been almost 4 hours. And yeah, see you in the next episode. I'm gonna continue shortly after this.